everyone. Another day in paradise, I guess.
If by paradise you mean this walled-off hellhole, then sure.
Has anyone actually slept well since this whole thing started?
I keep having nightmares about that first night, when Paul just disappeared.
We all do. I mean, I still can't believe how fast everything changed.
1 minute, we're living normal lives. And the next minute, the government is telling us we're under attack by some secret species.
Homeosuptus. What kind of name is that anyway?
Beneath humans, apparently. Though honestly, I think knockers is more fitting, considering what they supposedly do.
3 knocks before they attack. That's what the broadcasts always say.
Look at this place. We're literally caged in.
We've had 29 weeks of this crap.
And what do we have to show for it? Walls and more walls. And yet no answers about where these things come from. No answers about what they want.
Or what they did with Paul. He was right there that morning, waving to me from his porch. Then by evening, he was just gone.
And that's when it all started. The emergency broadcasts, the lockdowns, the district segmentation.
Remember how they said it was for our own protection? Temporary measures while they dealt with the threat.
Temporary. 29 weeks later.
You know what bothers me most? We haven't seen a single knocker since Paul disappeared. Not one.
Maybe they're all dead. Maybe the government actually did something right for once.
Or maybe we're the only district left. Ever think about that?
Don't say that.
Charlotte might have a point, though. We can't contact anyone outside District 47. There's no phone service beyond our local network, and the radio is just static.
So for all we know, everyone else could be gone.
There has to be other districts still standing. The government wouldn't just abandon us here if we were the last ones.
Wouldn't they, though?
Look, I don't trust the government any more than the rest of you, but they must have a plan. Right?
You mean like building walls? That's their big strategy?
Allie's right. What kind of solution is just locking us away? We need answers. Where did these knockers come from? What do they want with humans?
What they do with the people they take. That's what I want to know.
Paul could still be alive somewhere, being held captive, or worse.
Listen to this garbage. Situation remains under control. Citizens advised to remain patient. Patient for what exactly?
They don't even pretend to give us real information anymore.
The early broadcasts were more detailed. Remember when they actually tried to describe the knockers?
Now, it's just vague reassurances. Stay calm, stay inside, trust the process.
What process? Sitting here waiting to die?
Sometimes I wonder if they even know what they're dealing with. Maybe the government is just as clueless as we are.
That's a terrifying thought. The idea that no one is actually in control here
would explain why nothing has changed in 29 weeks.
No progress on finding where the knockers come from. No progress on developing countermeasures. No progress on getting our people back.
Just walls and waiting.
And fear. Don't forget the fear.
How could I forget? I check my locks 12 times every night. Jump at every sound outside.
We all do. This isn't living. This is just existing.
Surviving, barely.
Look, I know we're all frustrated, scared, angry at being kept in the dark, but we have to stick together. We're all we've got.
I know, Conrad. It's just hard sometimes, feeling so helpless.
What if we tried to get answers ourselves?
How?
I don't know. Investigate Paul's house, maybe? Look for clues the government missed?
We've been through this, Allie. The military police sealed his property. Anyone caught near there gets detained.
And we still don't know what happened to the Hendersons after they tried.
Probably rotting in some government facility, being questioned.
Which is exactly why we follow the rules, at least for now.
So we just sit here forever, waiting for something to change?
We wait for the right opportunity, when we can actually make a difference, instead of just getting ourselves killed or captured.
Sometimes I think about what life was like before, just 29 weeks ago. Going to work, meeting friends for dinner, simple things.
I miss my sister. She lived 2 towns over. Haven't heard from her since the segmentation.
My parents were visiting relatives in California when this started. No idea if they're even alive.
They probably are. The government said the invasion was primarily concentrated on the East Coast. California might be completely unaffected.
Might be. We don't actually know anything.
That's what drives me crazy, the not knowing.
Look at this place. Used to be full of life. Kids playing, people walking their dogs. Now it's like a ghost town.
With really tall walls.
Those walls creep me out, especially at night. They're so high, you can't see anything beyond them.
That's the point. Keep us in and keep everything else out.
Or keep us from seeing what's really out there. Like, what if there's nothing out there? What if the whole invasion is, I don't know, something else entirely?
Like what?
No clue, to be honest. It's just a feeling I have.
You think the government is lying to us?
I think the government isn't telling us everything. There's a difference.
Ali, we can't start going down conspiracy theory rabbit holes. That way lies madness.
Is it really a conspiracy theory, though? When we have zero evidence that any of this is real?
Paul disappeared. That's evidence.
Evidence that Paul disappeared, not evidence of why, or how, or by whom.
The 3 knocks, multiple witnesses heard 3 knocks at Paul's door that night.
That's true. Mrs. Peterson and the Jamesons both reported it.
And then Paul was gone.
So something took him. But was it really these knocker creatures? Or was it something else entirely?
Like what?
I don't know. Government agents? Military? Someone who wanted to make it look like a knocker attack?
Why would they do that?
To justify the lockdown, the walls, the isolation.
But why would they want to isolate us?
I wish I knew.
Guys, listen.
What?
Do you hear that?
The siren?
Oh God. Warning broadcast incoming.
Here we go again.
Another useless update about absolutely nothing.
At least it breaks up the monotony.
Should we all watch together? Conference call?
No, let's just text our reactions. The local network can barely handle messages, let alone a group call.
Got it. Here goes nothing then.
Good afternoon, residents of District 47.
What the hell?
They can do that? Just hack into our private messages?
Apparently so.
This is a new level of invasive.
The following 10 clips will explain current developments in your district. Please review each message carefully. Compliance with all directives is mandatory.
Here we go.
Message has been distributed to all households within District 47 following a recent arrival on your street.
Recent arrival? What recent arrival?
Nobody new has moved in here.
Not that we've seen anyway.
Keep watching.
You may have noticed a new tenant moving into the property at 1429 Brookmere Lane earlier this week.
1429 Brookmere Lane. That's 3 blocks from me.
Wait, isn't that Mrs. Chen's old place? She died last month.
Yeah, and it's been empty since then.
So who moved in?
Please extend the standard courtesy to your new neighbor. However, we ask that you observe a few brief guidelines during this period of adjustment.
Standard courtesy to what exactly?
Period of adjustment. What kind of neighbor needs an adjustment period?
I'm getting a really bad feeling about this.
Same.
Do not attempt to initiate physical contact. Do not ask personal questions regarding their origin or employment status.
They moved a knocker into our district.
They did what?
They cannot have actually put one of those things in here with us.
Do not initiate physical contact. Do not ask about origin. This is definitely a knocker.
Avoid mirroring their actions. It confuses them. By now, you may have heard it. The sound that comes at night.
The sound that comes at night?
What sound?
I haven't heard anything. Have any of you?
No, but if it just arrived this week.
We might start hearing it soon.
Usually near your back door or bedroom window. Do not respond to it. Do not open curtains to investigate.
Great. Now I'm never opening these again?
Near your back door or bedroom window. So it prowls around at night looking for victims.
And they put this thing in our neighborhood. What the hell is wrong with them?
Simply turn away and remain still until the sound stops. It always stops, eventually.
Turn away and remain still, like prey behavior.
They want us to act like prey animals.
Because that's what we are to them. Test subjects in a cage.
With a predator.
Some residents have expressed concern that the new neighbor's face appears inconsistent.
Inconsistent face?
What does that even mean?
Maybe it changes? Shapeshifts?
Or maybe it's not entirely human, like the broadcasts always said.
This is getting worse and worse.
If you wake to find the subject standing inside your room, remain calm. Do not scream.
If you wake to find it in your room,
They're telling us it might break into our houses.
And our response should be to remain calm, not scream?
They're treating us like lab rats, studying how we react to a predator.
I can't believe this. I actually cannot believe they're doing this to us.
The department advises all residents to remain inside tonight. If you hear knocking, it is not for you.
If you hear knocking, it is not for you. Meaning, the knocking is for someone else.
Meaning it's going to take someone tonight.
And we're supposed to just hide and let it happen.
This is monstrous. They've turned our entire district into a hunting ground.
And a broadcast.
Good riddance.
Okay, everyone take a breath.
Take a breath. They just told us there's a killer living 3 blocks away.
And they want us to study it, like it's some kind of science experiment.
We are the science experiment. The knocker is the variable. We're the test subjects.
You're right. They want to see how it integrates into human society. What that really means is they want to see how many of us it kills.
And in what ways?
How it hunts.
This is sick. Beyond sick, actually.
But it's also an opportunity.
An opportunity? Conrad, have you lost your mind?
Think about it. For 29 weeks, we've been asking questions. Where do the knockers come from? What do they want? How do they operate?
And now we have one right here.
So we can observe it ourselves.
Exactly. Instead of relying on government lies and half-truths, we can learn the truth firsthand.
By risking our lives.
We're already risking our lives, Charlotte, just by being here. At least this way we might get some answers.
And maybe figure out how to fight back.
We need to set up surveillance. Cameras around 1429 Brookmere Lane.
How do we even do that without getting caught?
Carefully and at night. When the military police are focused on the knocker.
I have a security camera from before all this started. Motion activated, night vision.
Perfect. Anyone else have equipment we can use?
I have an old webcam, battery pack too.
I've got binoculars and a tablet for remote viewing.
So we set up a perimeter, watch its movements, document its behavior.
And most importantly, get early warning when it's active, so we know when to lock down.
The government put a killer in our neighborhood, and we're having to protect ourselves.
Because they sure aren't going to protect us.
There it is. 1429 Brookmere Lane. Looks normal from here.
For now.
We need to move fast. Get the cameras set up tonight, before it becomes fully active.
Assuming it isn't already.
The broadcast said some residents heard sounds. That means it's been testing the area, learning the layout.
Choosing targets.
All the more reason to get surveillance up quickly.
What if we get caught setting up the cameras? What if the military police arrest us?
Then we disappear like the Hendersons.
We'll have to risk it.
One person plants the camera, the other watches for patrol. Quick and quiet.
And if the knocker sees us?
We follow the guidelines. Don't run, don't scream. Act calm until we can get away.
Those guidelines might actually save our lives, at least until we understand what we're dealing with.
It's settled then. Tonight, we start watching The Watcher.
Guys, wake up! Emergency!
Allie, what's wrong?
It's 2:47 a.m. What happened?
Are you okay?
No, I'm not okay! There's knocking at my back door. 3 slow knocks, then silence, then 3 more knocks.
Oh crap, it's active.
Check the cameras.
On it. Accessing the feed now.
Allie, get away from the back door. Move to the center of your house.
I'm in my living room, but I can still hear it. Knock, 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 then nothing for like 30 seconds. Then it starts again.
The front door is open, wide open.
So it left through the front, and now it's at Allie's back door.
It's hunting, just like the broadcast warned.
What do I do? The knocking is getting louder.
Get your shotgun. Go upstairs and get your gun.
I don't have it anymore.
What do you mean you don't have it?
Crap, I forgot to tell you guys. Sorry, I've been freaking out about this all day. Government soldiers came by yesterday. They confiscated all weapons.
They what?
Are you serious?
Dead serious. They said they couldn't trust the civilian population with firearms during this critical period. Took my shotgun, my hunting rifle, even my kitchen knives.
They disarmed you while putting a killer in your neighborhood.
This is unbelievable. They want us defenseless.
It's not about protection. It's about control. They don't want us fighting back.
Fighting back against what, though? The knocker or the government?
Maybe both.
This whole thing stinks. Disarming the population right before introducing a predator.
They want to study how helpless humans react to threats, not armed humans.
Oh God, no!
What?
The knocking stopped at the back door.
That's good, right?
No! Because now I hear it inside the house, knocking on my bedroom door upstairs. It's inside.
How is it inside?
I don't know. Maybe it picked the lock. Maybe it has keys. Maybe it can phase through walls.
Allie, listen to me. Remember the broadcast instructions.
Don't scream. Remain calm.
Turn away and remain still.
You need to pretend you're asleep.
I can't. I'm shaking too much. It'll know I'm awake.
You have to try. It's your only chance.
This is what Allie is dealing with right now. Except there's something on the other side of that door.
Ali, you can do this. Just focus on breathing. Slow, steady breaths like you're sleeping.
The knocking is getting faster. More urgent. Knock, 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 knock.
Don't respond. No matter what happens, don't respond.
What if it comes in? What if it opens the door?
The broadcast said if you wake to find it in your room, don't scream. Just remain calm.
We'll stay online. We'll monitor the cameras. If we see anything, we'll let you know.
Okay, I'm going to try. I'm putting the phone under my pillow. Staying connected but muting notifications.
Smart thinking.
We're here, Allie. You're not alone.
The knocking just stopped again. Complete silence. That's almost worse somehow.
Maybe it's moving away.
I can hear footsteps. Slow footsteps in the hallway. Coming toward my room.
Remember, Pretend to sleep.
You've got this.
I'm going dark now. Pray for me.
We will.
Stay strong.
See you on the other side. Allie, are you there?
It's been 6 hours since his last message.
That thing got him, didn't it?
We don't know that for sure.
Then why isn't he responding? His phone was right under his pillow.
Because he's dead, Conrad. Or worse, God knows what those things do to people.
Miriam, calm down.
Calm down? Our friend is probably being skinned alive right now. And you want me to calm down?
We need to check on him.
It's not even 8 a.m. yet. Anyone caught outside before 10 a.m. gets detained. Remember what happened to the Morrison family?
They tried to leave at sunrise. Military police took them away. Never seen again.
I don't care. I'm not sitting here while Ali suffers.
Miriam, you can't. If they take you too, then we've lost another person.
It's the government's fault this is happening. They put that monster in here with us. They took away our weapons. They're using us like lab rats.
I know, but getting yourself captured won't help Ollie.
At least I'll be doing something, instead of just sitting here texting about it.
Look, if Allie doesn't respond by 10 a.m., we'll figure out a way to check on him safely.
That's 2 more hours. 2 more hours of not knowing.
I'm okay.
Ollie!
Oh, thank God.
Are you hurt? What happened?
I'm alive. Shaken up, but alive.
We thought you were dead.
Tell us everything.
After I went dark last night, I got under the covers and closed my eyes. Tried to control my breathing, make it look like I was sleeping.
And then?
I heard the door open, slow creak like in a horror movie. Then footsteps, heavy ones, coming into my room.
Oh my God.
The footsteps stopped right beside my bed. I could feel something standing there, watching me.
How long?
2 hours. 2 full hours of just standing there. I could hear it breathing. Slow, deep breaths. Not quite human.
But you stayed still?
Somehow, yes. Every instinct was screaming at me to run. But I remembered the broadcast. Remain calm. Don't scream.
What happened after the 2 hours?
That's when it touched me.
It touched you?
Put its hand on my face, right on my cheek. I have never been more terrified in my entire life.
I would have screamed. I would have lost it completely.
I almost did. I thought it was going to rip my face off. Tear my skin right off my skull.
But it didn't?
No, it just held its hand there, like it was listening. To my pulse, maybe, or my blood flow.
For how long?
3 hours. 3 more hours of having this thing's hand on my face. Trying not to move. Trying not to breathe too hard. Trying not to give away that I was awake.
I can't even imagine.
The hand was cold. Really cold. And the skin felt wrong somehow. Too smooth, like plastic or rubber.
Inconsistent face. Remember what the broadcast said.
Right. Its face appears inconsistent. Maybe the skin changes texture, or isn't real skin at all.
What happened when it finally left?
Around 6:30 a.m. I heard the footsteps again, moving away from my bed, out of my room, down the stairs, then outside.
Into the garden?
Yeah, I heard the back door open and close. Same door where it first knocked. You can see the path it took, straight across my yard toward the woods.
When did you feel safe enough to move?
About 20 minutes ago. I waited until I was absolutely sure it was gone. Then I checked every room in my house, all the locks, made sure I was alone.
They subjected you to 5 hours of psychological torture.
5 hours with a killer in your room.
And the government calls this a study.
I keep thinking about how close I came to dying. If I had moved even slightly, if I had opened my eyes, if I had made any sound.
You survived because you followed their instructions, which means they know how dangerous this thing is. And they put it here anyway.
Using us as test subjects.
To see how we cope with living alongside a predator.
Well, now they know. We cope by being terrorized for hours, by having our homes invaded, by living in constant fear.
This has to stop.
But how? We're trapped in here.
Maybe not.
What do you mean?
I mean, maybe it's time we stopped playing by their rules. Maybe it's time we got out of here.
Escape District 47?
Why not? What's the worst that could happen? They kill us?
They're already trying to kill us, just using that thing as their weapon.
Those walls are 20 feet high and guard towers.
There has to be a way. Supply trucks come in and out. There must be gates, weak points.
I'm in. Whatever it takes to get out of this nightmare.
Me too, after what happened to Allie. I can't stay here anymore.
Count me in. I never want to go through another night like that.
Then it's decided. We're getting out of District 47, one way or another.
Another exceptional week for revenues. The numbers just keep climbing.
Indeed they do. Last week alone netted us what, 12 million?
12.7 to be precise. I'm celebrating with a new Monet for the penthouse.
Excellent choice. I just acquired a vintage Bugatti myself, 1937 Type 57 SC Atlantic, one of only 4 ever made.
Magnificent taste as always. Speaking of which, your decision to introduce the knocker has been absolutely brilliant.
Thank you. I thought it was time to escalate things. Give our audience something truly visceral.
The engagement metrics shot through the roof, especially during that delicious 5-hour encounter with the Ali subject. Pure psychological theater.
The way he trembled under the covers, trying so desperately to remain still while that thing examined him. Absolute perfection.
Our clients were beside themselves with excitement. The betting pools alone generated $2 million in additional revenue.
They do love their wagers. Though I must say there's been some concerning chatter from the subjects lately.
Oh?
Talk of escape. Resistance. They're starting to organize.
Predictable but manageable. I've already dispatched the beaters. They'll be conducting compliance sweeps tonight.
The police units?
Military police, yes. A few strategic beatings should remind them of their place. 40 units ready for deployment.
Perfect. These lesser people need constant reminding of the hierarchy. We are the elites. They exist for our entertainment.
Precisely. Their suffering is our prosperity. Their fear is our fortune. It's the natural order of things.
As it should be. Though I do think it's time we considered escalation. The audience is already adapting to the current threat level.
What do you have in mind?
The new variants. They've finally arrived from the facility.
Ah, yes. The enhanced models. How are they responding to conditioning?
Better than we could have hoped. The pharmaceutical cocktail has rendered them completely compliant. No memory of their previous lives. No resistance to the behavioral modifications.
And the physical alterations?
Remarkable. The facial reconstruction surgery combined with the neural implants. They truly look and act the part now.
Excellent. How many do we have ready for deployment?
15 units. All different phenotypes. All programmed with unique hunting patterns. The transformation process was quite extensive.
I imagine it was. The procurement alone must have been challenging.
3 months of careful selection. Homeless individuals, runaways, addicts, people who wouldn't be missed. People whose disappearance wouldn't raise questions.
And now they serve a higher purpose. Entertainment for their betters.
Indeed, though the conditioning process was quite intensive. Complete personality erasure, behavioral programming, physical modification.
But worth every penny. Our clients pay premium prices for authentic terror, and nothing beats the real thing.
Absolutely. Though I must say the state they're in now is quite disturbing, even for our standards.
How so?
They're no longer truly human. The drugs have stripped away everything that made them who they were. They're just shells. Programmed shells designed to terrorize.
Perfect for our needs then. When do we introduce them to District 47?
I was thinking a gradual rollout, one every few days. Build anticipation. Let the fear compound.
Brilliant strategy. The subjects will never know when or where the next threat will appear. Constant psychological pressure.
Exactly. And each variant has different behavioral patterns. Some are passive observers. Others are more interactive.
Define interactive.
Physical contact, prolonged stalking, home invasion. Some even mimic the voices of missing residents.
Delicious. Our audience will be absolutely enthralled. The betting pools will go wild.
I've already had preliminary discussions with the high roller clients. They're prepared to wager substantial sums on survival outcomes.
How substantial?
50 million minimum per event.
Remarkable. These people truly have more money than sense.
And thank goodness for that. Their boredom is our opportunity. Their wealth is our harvest.
When do we begin the enhanced phase?
Tomorrow night. I want to give the current knocker one more day to settle their nerves. Then we introduce Variant 2.
What makes Variant 2 special?
It doesn't just observe, it follows. Stalks its targets for days before making contact. The psychological buildup will be extraordinary.
Perfect. I'll prepare the broadcast announcements. Something about population adjustments. Make it sound official and ominous.
Excellent. And I'll coordinate with the camera crews. Every angle must be covered. Our clients expect premium production value.
Of course. This is entertainment for the ultra-wealthy, not some amateur production.
Speaking of which, the new night vision equipment has arrived. 4K resolution with thermal imaging. Perfect for capturing those delicious fear responses.
Wonderful. Fear is such a beautiful emotion, especially when it's authentic and unscripted.
Did everyone else see what happened on Maple Street tonight?
You mean the military police raid?
I saw the whole thing from my window. It was brutal.
They didn't even give them a chance to explain. Just kicked down doors and started dragging people out.
The Hendersons were just asking questions about their missing son, and they got beaten half to death for it.
Mrs. Henderson was screaming, begging them to stop, and they just kept hitting her with those batons.
I managed to get a photo before they noticed me watching.
That's evidence of what they're really doing here.
When Mr. Henderson tried to protect his wife, they shot him right in the head, in front of everyone.
I can't get that sound out of my head. The gunshot, then Mrs. Henderson screaming.
And the other neighbors, they just watched it happen, too scared to intervene.
What could they do? Those police had automatic weapons, body armor. They came ready for war.
Against unarmed civilians, against families just trying to survive.
After they left, We helped carry the injured back inside. Mrs. Henderson could barely walk. 3 broken ribs, concussion.
And Mr. Peterson lost 2 teeth for asking why his daughter's curfew violation warranted a home invasion.
This is how they maintain control, through fear and violence. Beat us down until we're too broken to resist.
Well, I'm sick of it. Sick of being treated like some lesser species. Like we don't deserve basic human rights.
We're not people to them. We're test subjects, laboratory animals.
Expendable. That's what we are to them. Completely expendable.
Which is why we need to get out of here, before we end up like the Hendersons, or worse.
The cargo van plan. Are we still doing this?
More than ever. Tomorrow night when the delivery comes through exit point A.
4 vans total, monthly supply run, food, medicine, equipment.
They arrive around 9 p.m., unload for about 2 hours, leave around 11 p.m.
That's our window. While they're focused on unloading, we slip into the empty cargo areas.
1 person per van to avoid overcrowding, reduce chance of detection.
I've been watching their patterns for weeks. The guards smoke cigarettes during unloading. Always in the same spot by the guard tower.
Backs turned to the vehicles for at least 20 minutes at a time.
Perfect. We move during one of those smoking breaks. Quick and quiet.
What about the knocker, though? It's been more active since Allie's encounter.
I've seen it prowling around different houses each night, testing doors and windows, looking for its next victim.
We'll have to risk it. The alternative is staying here and slowly getting picked off.
Or beaten to death by military police for the crime of existing.
Exit point A is our only option. Those walls are impossible to climb. Razor wire, electric fencing, guard towers.
The vans are our ticket out, our only shot at freedom.
Everyone clear on the plan? Tomorrow at 9 p.m. we meet at the northeast corner. Wait for the smoking break, then move fast.
I'm ready. After tonight, after seeing what they did to the Hendersons. I can't stay here another day.
Same here. This isn't living. This is just surviving until they decide to kill us.
Count me in. I'd rather die trying to escape than die cowering in my bedroom.
Then it's settled. Tomorrow night we make our move.
Oh no!
What's wrong?
Miriam?
Are you okay?
There's knocking on my bedroom window. Slow, deliberate knocking.
Don't respond. Remember what happened with Ali. Stay calm. Pretend to sleep.
You can do this, Miriam, just like the broadcast instructions.
Turn away from the window. Don't look at it.
It's too late. I forgot to close my curtains. I looked.
What do you see?
It's strange. It looks almost human. More human than I expected.
What do you mean?
Like it's wearing clothes. Regular clothes. Jeans and a sweater.
That doesn't sound right. The one that came to my house looked more wrong, unnatural.
This one has normal hair, normal skin tone. It almost looks like... Wait, something's not right about this.
Miriam, what's happening?
Talk to us.
Don't do anything sudden. Just back away slowly.
Its eyes, they look glazed over, like it's not really seeing me, like it's sleepwalking or something. We've been lied to!
Oh, Miriam, you're okay. What happened with the knocker?
Are you hurt?
Did it attack you?
No, listen to me. Everything we've been told is a lie. The knockers aren't what they said they are.
What are you talking about?
After I went silent, the thing at my window, it came inside. Through the front door. It had keys.
Geese?
How does a monster have keys?
Because it's not a monster. I grabbed a kitchen knife and backed into the corner, ready to fight for my life. But then I got a good look at its face.
And?
It's a person, Conrad. A regular human person.
That's impossible.
The broadcasts said they were subhuman, a different species entirely.
The broadcasts were lying. Look at this. I took a picture when it wasn't looking. Does that look like a monster to you?
That's just a regular person.
But the eyes, they look so empty.
Like they're drugged or something.
Exactly. I think they are drugged. When I spoke to it, it responded. Slowly, like it was in a trance. But it responded.
You spoke to it?
I had to know what was going on. So I asked its name, and it said David. Just David.
A knocker named David?
That doesn't make any sense.
I asked where it came from, and it said, the facility. But like it wasn't really sure, like it was trying to remember through a fog.
What facility?
I don't know. When I asked more questions, it just stared at me. Then after about 10 minutes, it turned around and left, walked right back to 1429 Brookmere Lane.
It went home?
Monsters don't go home. People go home.
Here's footage from our surveillance camera. Look how normal it walks. No lurching, no strange movements, just a person walking home.
This changes everything. If the knockers are just drugged humans, then what is this whole thing really about?
Why would the government lie about an invasion?
And why lock us up in districts?
I don't know, but we need to get out of here now. If they realize I figured out their secret, if they know we're on to them.
You're right. We can't wait until tomorrow night. We need to move today.
But The supply trucks don't come until tomorrow.
The schedule is locked in, same time every month for the past 29 weeks.
Then we wait at the loading bay, hide there until the trucks arrive. We can't stay in our houses. Not after this.
Agreed. If Miriam is right about the knockers, then this whole situation is some kind of elaborate deception.
But why? What's the point of lying about an invasion? What's the point of locking up innocent people?
Control. It's always about control.
Or experimentation. Maybe we're the real test subjects, and the knockers are just part of the experiment.
Testing how we react to perceived threats, how we behave under extreme stress.
That's sick. That's beyond sick.
But it makes sense. Why else would they disarm us? Why else would they isolate us? Why else would they introduce a predator into our environment?
To study us like lab rats, to see how we cope with fear, how we organize under pressure.
The military police beatings, the random disappearances, all part of the same experiment.
We're not citizens. We're specimens.
And if Miriam exposed their secret, they'll want to eliminate the contaminated data. Eliminate us!
Which is why we leave now, before they come for us.
Everyone pack light. Only essentials. Meet at the loading bay in 1 hour.
What about the knocker? David, should we try to help him?
He's probably been drugged beyond recovery, and we can't save him if we're dead.
We save ourselves first, then maybe we can expose what's really happening here.
Agreed. Document everything. Take photos, videos, anything we can use as evidence.
I can see the guard tower from here. We'll need to be careful.
How long until the trucks arrive?
About 16 hours. We'll have to stay hidden all day.
Better than staying in our houses, waiting for them to come for us.
I'm scared. What if we're wrong about this? What if the knockers really are dangerous?
Charlotte, I looked that thing in the eyes. I spoke to it face to face. It's a drugged human being, not a monster.
And if the government is lying about that, they're lying about everything else too.
The invasion, the segmentation, the lockdowns, all of it could be fabricated.
But why would they do this to their own people?
We'll find out when we get outside these walls, when we see what the real world looks like.
If there even is a real world anymore.
There has to be, and we're going to find it tonight. Is everyone okay? I'm in the back of truck number 3. Made it without being spotted.
I'm in truck 1, hiding behind some supply crates. My heart is still pounding.
Truck 2 here. That was way too close. A guard walked right past my hiding spot. I thought for sure he saw me.
But you made it.
Barely. Had to wait until the last second to climb in. Where's Ali?
Ali, are you there?
He should have responded by now.
What if he didn't make it?
Give him a few more minutes. Maybe he's still trying to find a good hiding spot.
Or maybe...
Did you guys hear that?
The gunshot?
Oh God, no.
Ali.
That came from outside, near the loading area.
They shot him. They killed Ali.
I can't believe this. We're never going to see him again.
We don't know that for sure.
A gunshot, Conrad. Right where we just escaped from. What else could it be?
He was the bravest of all of us, and they murdered him for trying to be free.
The trucks are starting to move. I can feel us rolling.
At least we made it out. We'll make sure Ali's death wasn't for nothing.
We'll expose what they did to us. To him. To everyone in District 47.
We'll find whoever is responsible for this nightmare, and we'll make them pay.
That was extremely close.
Ali!
Oh my God, you're alive.
We thought you were dead. We heard the gunshot.
Yeah, that was me shooting someone else. A soldier spotted me climbing into truck 4. Had to fight him.
You fought a soldier?
More like wrestled for his gun. Managed to get it away from him. Shot him before he could call for backup.
You killed someone?
He would have killed me. And probably all of you too. I did what I had to do.
What happened after?
I dragged his body behind some crates, stripped off his uniform, put it on myself, then walked to the driver's cab like I belong there.
And they didn't notice?
That's the weird part. The other soldiers acted like they'd never seen the guy before. No "Hey Bob" or "Where's Johnson?" Just complete indifference.
Like they don't know each other.
Frequent rotation, maybe. Keep the guards from getting too familiar with the operation.
Makes sense. Easier to maintain secrecy if nobody builds relationships. Anyway, I'm in the passenger seat of truck 4, and I've got the dead soldier's rifle.
Finally, some firepower.
What do you see from up there?
We just passed through the gate. And guys, you need to hear this.
What is it?
There are no other walls. None. Just normal countryside for as far as I can see.
What do you mean, no other walls?
I mean, District 47 is the only walled area. Everything else looks completely normal. Towns, farms, regular traffic on the roads.
That's impossible. The government said the entire country was segmented.
They lied about everything.
It gets worse. The driver just got a radio call. Command asking for a status update on the only remaining district. District 47 is the only one. There never were any others.
The entire invasion was fake?
29 weeks of terror for nothing?
Not for nothing. For someone's sick entertainment, or experiment, or both.
All those people we lost. Paul, the Hendersons, Everyone who disappeared. They were murdered for a lie.
Look at this place we just passed. Kids playing in parks, people living normal lives while we were locked in hell.
They stole 29 weeks of our lives, made us live in constant terror. For what?
We're going to find out. The driver mentioned something about corporate facility. That's where we're headed.
Corporate, not government?
Maybe the government isn't even involved. Maybe this whole thing is private. Some kind of sick business venture.
Using human beings as entertainment, like gladiators in ancient Rome.
Except we didn't sign up for this. We're victims, not volunteers.
How much longer until we reach this facility?
Driver said 2 hours. Someplace called Apex Entertainment Solutions. Ever heard of it?
Never.
Sounds corporate, sounds evil.
We need a plan for when we arrive. We can't just storm in there.
Actually, we can. I've got military gear now. Assault rifle, grenades, body armor, the works.
Grenades?
The soldier I killed was loaded for war. Makes me wonder what kind of resistance they were expecting.
Or what kind of cleanup they were planning.
Cleanup?
Getting rid of the evidence. Getting rid of us.
Well, they picked the wrong lab rats to mess with. We're going to find whoever is running this show, and we're going to make them pay for every single person they murdered. We're getting close. Time to prepare for war.
What's the plan once we're inside?
Find the people in charge, get answers, then make them pay.
I want to look them in the eyes. When they realize their victims escaped. When they realize we know the truth.
And then we kill them, all of them.
Slowly.
Very slowly. They're going to suffer like we suffered, fear like we feared, and then they're going to die.
Week 30 approaches. Can you believe we've maintained this charade for so long?
It's been remarkable. 29 weeks of pure psychological theater, and the government still hasn't caught on.
They truly believe District 47 contains some kind of supervirus, that we're conducting a legitimate quarantine operation.
The beauty of bureaucratic incompetence. They never question official-looking paperwork, especially when it comes with federal funding authorizations.
Our control room has been monitoring every angle, every moment of beautiful terror.
The clients have been absolutely thrilled. The super elite network keeps requesting extended programming. They cannot get enough of watching totalitarian control in action.
Real-time oppression is quite the commodity, watching actual human beings break down under systematic fear. It's better than any scripted entertainment.
The psychological manipulation has been flawless, creating an external threat to justify internal control. Classic authoritarian playbook.
The drugged subjects have performed beautifully, perfect mindless automatons following their programming. The residents truly believe they're facing inhuman monsters.
When in reality, they're just terrified of homeless people we've chemically lobotomized. The irony is delicious.
And the communication blackout has been essential, blocking all external signals while maintaining internal networks. They can text each other, but never reach the outside world.
No access to real news. No contact with family beyond the walls. Complete information isolation.
Which prevents them from realizing that life continues normally everywhere else. That there is no invasion, no other districts, no emergency.
Just their little town turned into our personal laboratory. Our private gladiatorial arena for the entertainment of bored billionaires.
Speaking of which, the supply trucks should be returning soon. Another successful food delivery to keep our test subjects alive.
For now. But phase 3 approaches. The scarcity protocol.
Ah, yes. The starvation experiment. Our clients have been particularly excited about this development.
Nothing breaks down social order quite like hunger. When we announce that humanity is running out of food, that supplies to District 47 must be drastically reduced.
The real chaos begins. Neighbors turning against neighbors, families fighting over scraps, civil order collapsing entirely.
And if we're very fortunate, we might even see some cannibalism. The ultimate taboo being crossed in real time.
The betting pools for that scenario have already reached astronomical levels. $50 million on the first act of cannibalism, another $30 million on which family will crack first.
These people truly have more money than conscience, though that works perfectly for our business model.
Indeed, their boredom with conventional entertainment has created quite the market opportunity. Reality-based human suffering, authentic fear and desperation. No actors, no scripts, just pure human misery.
Look at them, still believing they're survivors in a post-apocalyptic world, still following the rules we've programmed into them.
The psychological conditioning has been masterful. Emergency broadcasts, military police, controlled information flow, every element designed to reinforce their perceived reality.
And the Knocker program has exceeded all expectations. The terror in their eyes when those drugged subjects approach their homes, absolutely priceless.
The Elise subject's 5-hour encounter was particularly profitable. The client viewing numbers broke all previous records. words. Pure psychological torture captured in high definition.
And now we're about to escalate to physical desperation, starvation-induced violence, the breakdown of human decency under extreme conditions.
How long before we implement the scarcity protocol?
Once our trucks return to the facility, we'll give them 1 day to settle, then announce the global food shortage.
And reduce their supplies by what percentage?
75%. Enough to cause genuine desperation, but not enough to kill them too quickly.
We need them alive long enough for the real entertainment, the moral degradation, the savage competition for survival.
Exactly. Dead subjects generate no revenue, but desperate ones will do anything to survive.
Speaking of revenue, the profit margins on this project continue to astound me. Initial investment of $12 million for facility construction and subject procurement. Current earnings approaching $200 million.
With Phase 3, we're projecting another $100 million minimum. The appetite for authentic human suffering appears limitless.
I've already ordered the new yacht, 250 feet of pure Italian craftsmanship, a fitting celebration of our success.
Excellent choice. I'm considering a private island in the Caribbean, somewhere to enjoy our retirement once this project concludes.
How do you envision the conclusion?
Total societal collapse within District 47, complete breakdown of human civilization, and then we simply walk away.
Leave them to die?
Leave them to whatever remains of their humanity, if anything remains at all.
And the government, when they eventually discover what really happened?
By then we'll be long gone, enjoying our wealth in international waters, beyond the reach of any justice system.
Perfect, though I must admit, I'll miss watching them suffer. There's something deeply satisfying about orchestrating human misery.
Perhaps we can franchise the concept. Other isolated communities, other manufactured crises.
The possibilities are endless, as long as there are wealthy sociopaths willing to pay for entertainment.
And there always will be. Human cruelty is the one renewable resource we can always count on.
We just arrived at the facility, and I think I figured out what's really going on here.
What do you see?
Are you safe?
Still hiding in my truck.
The drive here confirmed everything. We passed through at least 6 normal towns. People going about their regular lives. Kids at playgrounds. Traffic moving normally. No walls anywhere except around District 47.
So the invasion was completely fabricated.
Completely. And this facility, it's not government. This is a private corporation. Entertainment industry by the looks of it.
Entertainment? They turned our lives into entertainment?
That's sick beyond words.
I overheard some guards talking. Mr. Shard and Mr. Silver are here today, overseeing something called Phase 2 of Project Knocker.
Those are the names we need, the people responsible for everything.
They're in the main building, executive level according to the guard. Time to pay them a visit.
Be careful, Ali.
We're still stuck in these trucks.
Can you get us out?
Working on it. The drivers are unloading, but there are guards everywhere. Give me some time. I found them.
Who?
Mr. Shard and Mr. Silver, both in a luxury office on the top floor, watching surveillance feeds of District 47, laughing about Phase 3 starvation protocols.
Did you get out of the trucks?
I'm still trapped in here.
Same.
Stay put for now. I'm handling this. Trust me.
Ali, what's happening? We heard sirens.
Lots of government vehicles just arrived.
FBI, police, everything.
Mr. Shard and Mr. Silver, currently confessing everything to federal investigators.
Holy crap, what did you do?
Let's just say they were very cooperative after some persuasion.
Did you torture them?
They murdered dozens of innocent people, turned our lives into a sick game for rich psychopaths. So yes, I made them suffer.
Good, they deserved worse.
What did they confess to?
Everything. The whole Project Knocker was a reality show for billionaire clients. They drugged homeless people and sent them in as monsters, broadcast our terror live to paying customers, made millions betting on our suffering.
I'm gonna be sick.
People were paying to watch us suffer?
Worse than that, they were betting on who would die first, who would break down mentally, whether we'd resort to cannibalism during their planned starvation phase.
Animals. They're worse than animals.
Were. Past tense. The feds found everything. All the surveillance footage, financial records showing payments from super elite clients, plans for future experiments on other communities.
Other communities?
This wasn't their first project, just their most ambitious. They've been running smaller operations for years.
How many people have they killed?
Hundreds, maybe thousands, all for entertainment.
And the government had no idea?
None. They really thought it was a virus quarantine. Shard and Silver forged all the federal documentation, even convinced CDC officials it was legitimate.
The agents are opening our trucks. I can see them coming.
Thank God. God, I never want to see the inside of a cargo container again.
Are we free to go?
More than free, you're heroes. The feds want to debrief us, but said we can go home first. Real agents are already heading to District 47 to help everyone still trapped there.
Finally.
What about the drugged people, David and the others?
Medical teams are treating them, trying to reverse the chemical conditioning. Some might recover fully. Others, the damage might be permanent.
At least they'll be cared for now, instead of being used as weapons.
Are Shard and Silver going to prison?
For life, multiple counts of murder, kidnapping, fraud, conspiracy, racketeering. They'll die behind bars.
Good. Though it doesn't bring back Paul, or the Hendersons, or all the others who died for their sick game.
No, but it stops them from hurting anyone else. And the FBI is tracking down their client network. All the wealthy sociopaths who paid to watch us suffer.
I hope they all burn.
Meet back at the loading bay. Government is offering transport home.
Absolutely. I want to see District 47 with the walls coming down.
Same here. Want to see those monsters in handcuffs one more time. There they go. Off to spend the rest of their miserable lives in federal prison.
It's really over.
29 weeks of hell, but we survived, and we got justice.
More than justice. We got revenge.
See you all at the loading bay. Time to go home?